Let me tell you the brutal truth. You don't struggle because you lack ideas. You struggle because you talk too much. Every time you get a vision of a better life, you rush to announce it. New business, new body, new discipline, new mindset. You say it out loud, and for a moment, you feel powerful. People nod, they clap, they say, "That's big." They say, "I can see it already." And that's the problem. You felt it already. Your brain rewarded you for the announcement. Dopamine, satisfaction, identity boost. But you didn't earn it. You collected the emotional reward before paying the physical cost. And once you feel rewarded, your body relaxes, your hunger fades, your urgency drops. You call it losing motivation. No. You numbed your drive with validation. Brutal truth? You love being seen as ambitious more than you love being disciplined. You enjoy the identity of future success more than the responsibility of daily effort. That's why you talk. Talking is cheap power. Execution is earned power. When you announce your goals, you create a temporary illusion of growth. But illusions don't build skill. Illusions don't build muscle. Illusions don't build income. Illusions don't build character. And deep down, you know it. That's why after the excitement fades, you feel empty, because nothing moved. Every time you declare a goal publicly, you create a social contract. Now you're managing expectations. Now you're explaining delays. Now you're defending slow progress. Now your ego is involved, and ego is heavy. Ego makes you afraid to fail publicly. Ego makes you hesitate to start small. Ego makes you quit when it's no longer impressive. So instead of being a beginner in silence, you become a talker in public. That's safer. Safer for your pride. Dangerous for your future. You say you want confidence, but confidence doesn't come from hype. Confidence comes from repetition, from doing something so many times that doubt doesn't get a vote anymore. And repetition is boring. It's not glamorous. It's not post-worthy. It's not impressive. It's lonely. It's quiet. It's invisible. And that's why you avoid it. You chase excitement instead of endurance. You chase recognition instead of resilience. You chase announcements instead of achievement. Here's another brutal truth. You don't want to build. You want to be seen building. You don't want mastery. You want attention. Because attention feels like progress, but attention is not progress, it's noise. And noise is the enemy of focus. When you talk about your goals too early, you drain the tension required to move. Tension creates action. Pressure creates growth. Silence builds pressure. Noise releases it. Think about this. The most dangerous people in any room are not the loudest. They're the quiet ones, the ones who don't announce, the ones who don't explain, the ones who don't broadcast ambition. They move quietly, they improve quietly, they stack skill quietly, and when they finally show results, it looks sudden, but it wasn't sudden. It was silent. That's the formula. Silence to discipline, to compounding to shock. You've been doing it backwards. Announcement to applause, to satisfaction, to stagnation. If you are serious about leveling up, you must kill your addiction to early praise. You must become comfortable being underestimated, comfortable being misunderstood, comfortable being unseen, because growth happens in the unseen. In the early stage, your goal is weak. Your discipline is unstable. Your habits are fragile. That stage requires protection, not performance. A seed does not argue about becoming a tree. It grows underground. It strengthens its roots first, and the roots are invisible. That's the part you keep skipping. You want the branches, you want the fruit, you want the recognition, but you don't want the buried phase. You don't want the dark. You don't want the isolation. You don't want to be unknown. Yet that's where transformation lives. You say you're building a business. Are you studying in silence? You say you're building your body. Are you training without posting it? You say you're becoming disciplined. Are you waking up early without telling anyone? If the answer is no, you're performing ambition, not living it. Real discipline doesn't need witnesses. Real work doesn't need announcements. Real growth doesn't need validation. And here's the harshest truth. If you stop talking about your plans for 6 months and just executed, your life would look unrecognizable. But you won't do it. Because silence feels uncomfortable. Silence makes you confront your current level. Silence removes the fantasy. Silence forces you to face the gap between who you are and who you say you'll become. And most people would rather talk about the bridge than build it. So, here's your new standard. No announcing, no hinting, no big things coming, no countdowns. If it matters, protect it. If it's new, hide it. If it's fragile, bury it. Build habits that nobody claps for. Build skills that nobody sees. Build endurance when nobody asks. Then one day, don't explain. Reveal. And when people say, "When did this happen?" you won't need a speech. You won't need to remind them of your journey. You'll simply say, "I've been working." That's power. Not loud, not flashy, not desperate for attention, just undeniable. Stop talking. Start stacking. Let your results interrupt the room. And this time, don't announce the seed. Become the tree. If this message hit you, if it challenged you, if it made you uncomfortable in a good way, then this channel is for you. Subscribe. Not for entertainment, for growth.